Okay, can everybody see this? The slide?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Before I start, let me go through the disclaimer. LifeWave products are lifestyle products and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Always consult with a physicians or your own doctors and before you start any new treatment. And also, all the contents are created and published online for international purpose only. It's not intended to be for professional medical device. Later on, when I share testimonials, okay, those are also based on personal testimonials and also some of the brand partners' testimonials. Okay. Um, this the future is now, is really now. Okay, I will explain why LifeWave is a breakthrough. Okay. Uh, Future medicine will be the medicine of frequency. This was actually mentioned by Albert Einstein more than 100 years ago, okay, where he mentioned that this is a famous uh, physicist who actually make this quote that future medicine will be medicine of frequencies. So in this case, uh, life wave is actually a medicine, or you can consider is a self-healing mechanism, okay, that uses frequency. Now, Dr. Oz, okay, also mentioned that in his program, uh, the Dr. Oz show. The next big frontier in medicine is energy medicine. So you can see that energy frequencies, all these are related. Okay, why life wave? Okay, so now let me share a bit more on the company. Okay, LifeWave goal is to tap into the body's self-healing mechanism and rebalancing our body system to function properly. So it's quite similar to the Chinese acupuncture, okay, where uh, it allows your body to self-heal and without any use of medication, injection, and surgery. And LifeWave is an advanced technology company. Uh, why I say so is because it is not only manufacturing LifeWave patches, okay, for the health and wellness. It is also they are also manufacturing many other high-tech products. And but for this particular session, we are talking about the LifeWave patches. So let me share about what this technology is about. It's patented and is a wearable technology harnessing the power of light to boost the health at the cellular level, improving the health, wellness, beauty, and longevity. So you can see that it covers almost all rounded. So it's a product that covers most overall. Okay, now LifeWave is an advanced technology company that covers almost overall and is no drug, pills, and injection, and is patented wearable technology that harnesses the power of acupuncture. Just now I mentioned similar to the TCM acupuncture, but this is acupuncture without needle. Okay. Okay, and the results are astonishing. Okay, let me come to our founder. The founder is also the CEO and also the inventor, David Schmidt. So he actually invented the LifeWave product. Okay? And he actually mentioned before, if we were to go back 20 years, the subject of age reversal was thought to be science fiction. That's why in the first quote I mentioned that the future is now, because okay, we are not talking about science fiction, okay, it's actually now. So you'll be very fortunate that you are in this session to learn about there's such product in this world now. Okay, David Smith is also a doctor of science and technology. He also uh, get the 1999 honorable doctorate recipient, uh, the International Hall of Fame of Inventors, and he also involved in the US military project back in 2001. And these are some of his invention. And uh, this coil that you see here is actually is the bigger version of how he actually invented the patch, the LifeWave patches. So he actually tested on this, and then later on he make it into the patch using the concept. Okay, now LifeWave has garner more than 150 patents and is still continuing. And all these patents, okay, the patents that I'm referring to are worldwide patent. And it takes the lawyer firm, okay, more than 10 years to patent some of the products because it's so new, it's out of the world. So they have not seen it before. So I think it takes a long time to actually come up with the patent. And they have the R&D since 2002, and then LifeWave also invented the US for the US Navy SEALs back in the early 2000, and also it's also funded by Irish government, and it is a vertical integration. So all the way from R&D, sourcing, everything up to manufacturing and distribution is all handled by LifeWave. So there's no such thing as outsourcing, okay, the production and all that. So it's all handled within the company. And why now we come to, okay, after we talk about the company, we talk about the CEO. Now let's talk about the product. Okay, this one is actually, if you have been to the LifeWave office in Singapore, in Malaysia, you would have come across this. This shows the history of LifeWave. Okay, and this year is LifeWave 30th anniversary. So you can actually see from 2002 to current 2024. Okay, the last product that was related to health and wellness is actually this Shine and Dream, which is just last year, 2023. But if you look at this chart, okay, I would divide into two parts. Before 2019, we are all talking about reverse aging. After 2019, this part is, oh, sorry, before 2019 is all about anti-aging. After 2019 will be reverse aging era. Okay, anti-aging means prevent from aging. That means you try to make your body, okay, try not to age further. But reverse aging is opposite. Reverse aging is you can reverse your age, your biological age. Okay? So, for example, X39, the star product, when you use, you actually reverse the age by 8.5 years if you use 6 months and above. Okay? So every 6 months, you reverse by 8.5 years biologically. Okay? Not chronically, but biologically. So in your internal organs, reverse. Okay, and that they have proof for that. So later on, I'll show some of the proof. Okay, but let's go through a bit of the history. As you can see, the LifeWave products, okay, from 2002, okay, they actually invented for the Navy SEALs, okay, because of the uh, Navy SEALs, David also have invented mini submarine which can submerge in the water for a long time, and because it's many hours underwater, so the Navy SEALs need to have energy to keep up. So he was asked to actually uh, invented a product for the Navy SEALs to use to stay awake underwater. So in the submarine, so in this case, okay, I think he invented energy enhancer instead of having caffeine, okay, stimulant, okay, to keep the uh, the Navy SEALs awake. So he actually uh, invented energy enhancer. That was back in 2004, where he invented the energy enhancer. And it was also used in the Olympics, okay, where some of the six out of the eight Olympic swimmer, after using the energy enhancer, they actually uh, break their own personal record. Okay, that was uh, where the first time 2004 the energy enhancer was used. Then subsequently, 2005, okay, you have the ice, the carnosine silent night, and also the 206 glutathione, glutathione, carnosine, and aeon in 2011, and SP6 in 2007. Subsequently, uh, you have the Alavida, which is the uh, skin skincare range, which is the patch and, and the night and the day cream. So this actually make up the Alavida skincare. And also the most recent, which is just this year, they actually launched the Alavida eye cream, uh, which is also very popular, okay, currently. So so all this from here to here, okay, I would say that most are anti-aging until 2019, including the Alavida eye cream, is actually a bit of reverse aging because it contains one of the peptide, okay, where this two cream does not contain GHK copper, which I will talk about it later. So okay, now aging is inevitable, okay, and so a lot of the chronic disease that we have these days are related to degeneration. Okay, that means aging. And we may have, when we grow older, we have pain, okay, and then we have all kinds of chronic disease like the three highs, okay, and three highs refer to the high blood, okay, high glucose level, diabetes, and the high cholesterol. So all these uh, plus some other acute disease, okay, also some are related to degeneration. Okay, so now here mention about stem cell, okay, because the LifeWave product 2019 onwards, which is the X39 onwards, is stem cell related. Okay, so I go back to this chart, which I want to highlight. From here onwards, okay, is stem cell related, 2019 onwards. So the star product is X39. Before 2019, one of the star product is Aeon, okay, in 2011. Okay, this one is for anti-inflammatory. Okay, so it help to reduce inflammation and reduce the help to calm the nervous system, autonomic nervous system. So 2011, this is a star product, but when it comes to 2019, Okay, X39 is the star product, okay, and it's the foundation for the stem cell related. Huh? Okay, so stem cell also age and dies like our normal cells, our more matured cells. Okay, now what are stem cells? When we were when we are born, okay, we have 100% of the stem cell, the baby cell. Okay, and as we age, these stem cells also die off. Okay, and then when we are about 18 years old, we have 40% left. When we are 30-year old, 25% left. 60 plus year old, 5% left. I can see that this trend is actually getting worse and worse because nowadays we are bombarded with too much uh, uh, radical, okay, in the environment that depletes our stem cell. Okay, okay. Now stem cell is the baby cell. It is actually found in the umbilical cord when the baby was first born. Okay, that's why last time they have this that they want to keep the stem cell from the umbilical cord, but now you do not need that. Okay, that's why some of the company, okay, related is no longer viable. So the stem cell, okay, that later on I'll talk about how life wave actually activate all these stem cell. Okay, but in general, what is stem cell? Stem cell are our baby cells that can transform, or you use the term differentiate into many different types of cells that our body need. For example, nerve cells, intestinal cells, liver cells, cardiac muscle cells, skeletons, muscles. Okay, and then also the muscles also make up of the nerve cells and the muscles. Okay, made of different muscles. Okay, make up of nerve cells, and then also uh, so you can see that this, okay, stem cells can differentiate into very minute different types of tissue or the cells that is needed, okay, by our body. But as we age, this stem cell, okay, decrease in quantity and quality. Okay, so uh, so that's why, okay, uh, as we age, okay, some may develop certain problem, like some may have leukemia. Like for example, there's a case of a brand partner uh, that was shared by James, okay, that his brand partner actually developed, okay, leukemia, and then he went overseas for stem cell injection. And this blood transfusion, okay, is, it cost him, I think, more than 500,000 for this injection, okay, to treat this leukemia. But uh, there are some side effects, okay, which I will highlight later on. Let me go through these three then before I highlight the side effect. Another type of stem cell beside injection, transfusion, blood transfusion is, okay, so for the first type is from another human body to the one having problem. Okay. Another type is through supplement. For example, the deer placenta, sheep placenta, okay, green apple from the plants and animals, okay, uh, stem cell that is a bit compatible to human stem cell. So uh, I say a bit, not, it's not fully compatible. Okay, so this is another type of stem cell. Okay, so there are people taking supplement, there are people going for injection. But why injection is not allowed in Singapore? Because it's risky. For example, this case, this this man actually is an Indonesian. He actually went to Europe side to have this blood transfusion. but from a young German. Okay, and this young German, healthy German adult, after the transfusion, this although this person is leukemia is already more or less settled, but he found that he actually has a change in his taste bud. He don't like nasi pandang anymore. He's an Asian from Indonesia. I think nasi pandang is one of the favorite food that they like. But after the blood transfusion, there's some sort of DNA change, okay? And that actually caused him to dislike, okay, nasi pandang. So this is one risk. Another risk I have heard, and I've heard from our founders in some of the webinar that he shared. He mentioned about the monkey. Okay, they in Japan they experiment with uh, the scientists actually experiment injecting stem cell into this monkey brain, but but after the injection of the stem cell, the monkey actually died. Reason is because after they open the brain, okay, they open the skull and look at the brain. There are different types of tissues, okay. So they expect brain cells, but actually they see liver cells, muscle cells, okay, in the brain of the monkey. So you can see that if you are getting it from external source, we may not know whether the stem cells is compatible or not, okay? Or do they change the DNA like the first case? So in this case, not only that it's expensive, it's risky, okay? And the second one, only compatibility of up to a certain stage. And if the person do not have a good constitution of the body, for example, the stomach digestion is not good, no matter what good food or stem cells you intake, the person cannot absorb. Okay, so normally people in the second case they would find only effective in a short term, and then it's not effective in the long term. So but the third one is the stem cell from our own body. Okay, and if it's from our own body, that is the most compatible one. Okay, which I'm going to share more. Okay, now um sorry, yeah. Can you hear my voice just now? No issue, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, yeah. I stopped for a while just to confirm. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Now, what is the technology, the future medical technology, okay, for to handle those damaged uh, organs, damaged tissue? Okay, of course, it's stem cells. But how to generate this stem cell? How to provide the body with the stem cell as we age? Okay, we call this the stem cell therapy, and it can be an X39, which is the live product that can do the stem cell activation. We call it the stem cell activation pad because it can increase the number of stem cells. How it increase, I will talk about it, okay, in detail. But before I do that, let me talk about the patents that we have. It's actually more than 150 patents, okay? And as of now, okay, and this is over 20 years of development and over 80 clinical studies. Okay, all these clinical studies can be found in LifeWave, the back office website under the resource section. So once you're a member, you can actually go in and look at all the different clinical studies. And for the patent, you can actually go to the patent office. Okay, if you know the number, the patent number. Okay. Okay. Now, so here I will explain how X39 increase the stem cell. First, it will elevate GHK copper. Okay. Now, GHK copper is a peptide in our body. Is made of amino acids. And this X39 is proven to elevate GHK copper. And GHK copper has many years of clinical studies to show that it can activate stem cells. Okay. And GHK copper, okay, the clinical studies are many are done, okay, long before okay, X39 was invented. So actually, David Smith actually mentioned before, he actually tapped onto this knowledge of GHK copper, which can activate the stem cell. Okay, and all these clinical studies are already, you can actually Google GHK copper. You can see what GHK copper can do. Just now, I also mentioned Alavida eye cream has GHK copper. And this GHK copper um, uh, can do a lot of things, okay, besides okay, activation of stem cells. Okay, yeah, this is one report. If you Google National Library of Medicine under GHK and DNA, you can see that it can does a lot of things, okay? So one of the things is reset our genes to a younger, healthier state. So it can reset 4,000 genes, okay, in our body to a younger, healthier state. Okay? And also it has been found to protect the cell. So activities such as anti-cancer activities or anti-inflammation activities, we can use, we can depend on DHK copper to actually help to protect the good cells. Okay, and also DNA repair. Okay, which mentioned here, and activation of cells cleansing. So it can also do a bit of detox, remove all the dead cells. Okay, okay, so in general, you can see all this. Okay, rapid wound healing, GHK copper can help in rapid wound healing, reset genes to younger state. Okay, just now I mentioned some of the stem cell age also. When they age, they die. So, but if you have GHK copper, it can actually make some of the stem cell reset to younger state. Okay? And then our genes need some maintenance and tuning too. And it convert our older life cell to younger state and also collagen repair. So you can see that it's overall, okay, it's not like some of the stem cell product you found in the market, supplement, it only do certain thing, okay, and then some only do certain thing. But this one, when you patch X39, it does all this, okay, thing, okay, from beauty, okay, longevity, okay, uh, to let you have a healthier state, younger state. Okay, and then clinical proven, okay. X39, okay, is clinical proven to elevate the peptide GHK copper for the activation of stem cells. And it's also clinical proven to enhance overall health and vitality. Okay? And experience a new level of dynamic wellness. It's very convenient to use, okay, it's very light, okay, and fast result, okay. These are some of the properties of X39. It's patented, okay, it's global patent, and is a proprietary form of phototherapy. No drugs, chemicals, stimulants, nothing enter into our body through the skin. So when you patch, unlike some of the patch that you get in the hospital, like dementia patch, actually dementia patch has medicine, has medication that goes into your body. But if you patch X39, nothing enter your body. It's only frequency, okay, and energy. Yeah. Okay. Now, Now, this is a very important slide which I want to highlight. Okay, go by timeline. Normally, in most cases, the first few days, 4,000 genes began to reset. Okay, first 3 months, gut resetting. Okay, and physical change occur. So the brain become more balanced. Don't be surprised. Many of the brand partners who have used X39, including my friends, my brand, my many of my brand partners, they tell me that the personality change calmer, okay, after using in the first 3 months. Many of them, okay, uh, decrease symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, depression. So this can be found in the first 3 months, especially the gut resetting, because brain and gut are related. Okay, I think if some of you read about brain gut relationship, this is also published in the Harvard, okay, University Medical School. They have found that gut and brain is closely related. Gut means stomach and digestive system. And how good or bad is your gut affect your brain. Okay? That's why you see that the first 3 months, okay, gut resetting, it improves cognitive function. First, and then within the third to the 6th month, okay, the next 3 months, deep healing begins. The collagen, reduce wrinkles, hair growth, increase the bone structures. Okay, so at this stage, some may find that, oh, previously they had osteoporosis. Then suddenly, when they, after use of 6 months, okay, close to 6 months, when they go and do a scan, their bone density increase. Okay, and there are other things like structural change. Okay, that means if their bone is tilted, possible a bit straightened. Okay, this happened to my niece. Okay, so there are many brand partners who share, okay, with sclerosis. They actually see the change in their bone structure. 6 to 12 months, reverse aging starts, because just now I mentioned the clinical study done by LifeWave, that they test the chromosome, okay, the telomeres, which is our DNA, the endpoints of the chromosome, the telomeres. When the telomeres lengthens, okay, it means that our organs reverse age. That means become younger. So these people that was involved in the clinical test, they actually has their chromosome measured before and after 6 months of use. Okay, so and they found that in 14 out of 15, all of them, they show the reverse age, okay, the biological age by 8.5 years. Okay, so this is the long-term result. That's why we always mention don't stop at 1 month, because you won't see result. Because 1 month, what can you see? Okay, so you need to use at least 6 months and more. You can see more changes. Okay, so I will show you my example, how I use my testimonial to show how I use beyond 2 years. Okay, LifeWave wearable technology is non-drug, non-transdermal, non-invasive. Okay, so non-transdermal means nothing enter through the skin, okay, from the patch. Okay, so these are the facts that we know, okay, about LifeWave X patches. Okay, so it's safe, patented, affordable. Actually, it's very affordable. If you talk about the anti-inflammation, or you talk about the stem cell therapy, all these compared to the conventional method is actually very affordable. And then and is acupuncture without needle. Okay? And this is quoted by David Schmidt. LifeWave is unique because it's the only phototherapy product in the world that use human body as its own power source. Why he say that? Because as we patch on our body, okay, uh, the patch uh, make use of our body infrared. Okay, our body has heat. So remember during the SARS, okay, or initial period of the COVID, you need to pass through those machines, okay, where they can see your body, the temperature. So this when there's because our body emits lights, it emits heat. So this heat light, which you cannot see, okay, actually has frequency, okay, and this frequency actually bounce off from the patch that you stick on the patch on the skin, and the patch consists of nanocrystals, okay. Then these crystals are aligned, lattices are aligned in certain angle that can reflect the frequency back into our body. So our body serves as the power source. You do not need to plug into electricity to get the power source. So our body heat generate the heat, which is, you can say that is frequency because heat is a wave, okay? It's an energy, so it's a wave. So this wave actually bounce off the patch, and based on the design of the patch, okay, the crystals, it will bounce off certain frequency, and certain frequency would do something to our body. Okay? For example, X39, okay, may have one frequency that can elevate GHK copper and increase our stem cell. And then maybe glutathione patch, okay, has another frequency that can increase, okay, the glutathione level in our body. So all these, okay, are designed, okay, and is patented. So the most important part is those crystals, okay, inside the patch. Okay? But these crystals will not have anything that go into your body. It's the frequency, okay, reflected off the patch. Okay, so just now I mentioned about this coil here, and this coil is actually designed to test out all the different frequency and how it affects, okay, uh, uh, the living things. Okay, and because when they do when David Smith do the testing, is they test not only on human, they test on the animals and all that, because this patch is very natural, so it can actually, it works for all living things. Okay, so later on in my testimonial, I will show one example. Okay, these patches reflect very specific wavelength of light that stimulate the surface of the skin. If someone has knee pain, for instance, they can apply the patch around the area of the pain. The body heat would activate the crystals inside the patch. The patch reflects the light, stimulate the skin to reduce the inflammation immediately. So this is one example of how the patch works for anti-inflammatory. So uh, I think this patch David Smith is referring to Aeon patch, okay, because it really reduces inflammation. So he came up with a way of using the nano crystals. Okay, so those are embedded inside the white color part or the brown color part. Okay, okay. So now is about okay, yeah, slightly over time, uh, but the testimonial, it will not be very long. I will just run through the testimonial. Okay, now there are two testimonials here. One is shared by my friend, okay, my KL friend, and another one is on my personal update of my last Zoom testimonial, okay, sharing. So I will give an update, okay. Okay, the first testimonial is from my KL friend, okay. This is a very cute testimonial. That's why I want to share. Okay. Um, I'm not sure whether any of you have know about this fish, Hua Luo Han, which is they call it flower horn. It's stylid ornamental fish. This fish, uh, this story is actually shared by my friend when I visited her uh, during the last KL Life with KL event. I met her, and then she told me about this fish. And then I actually asked for her permission. She actually allowed me to share this. Um, Her brand partners actually has this fish, and this fish is the glory is from the crown. Okay, it's actually a hump on the head. Okay, and this fish is special because it's a feng shui fish. Okay, the bigger the hump, and uh, the more it's like the Fu So, one of the deities have the cock head, that the forehead. Okay, so this one provide good luck and all that to the owner. So the fish uh, and this hump is actually made of uh, proteins. You need a lot of proteins to grow the hump. But what I read is that stress can cause the hump to reduce in size. Okay? Stress come from environment. It could be the water, the food, and all that. I mean, just like us, human beings. Now we have so much um, GMO food and all that. So it may not be the perfect environment, okay, for even human being. So we talk about fish, the air, the oxygen, the water, the food. So the owner actually pasted the second-hand patch X39 on the fish tank. Okay, so you can see this is a fish tank. There's the patch here, and then there's a patch here. Okay, this was actually 2 days after patching. You see the hump? Initially is poor little fish, the deflated crown. Okay, no, and then suddenly, okay, this thing pop up, and then okay, the crown, okay, is back. So and it's only 2 days of patching on the fish tank. The the hump came back, and then you can see this is actually 2 or 3 weeks later. You can see the fish, even the fish, you can see the smile, okay, from the last two pictures compared to this one, okay. So the deflated crown is actually making it very sad, okay. So this is about the story of using X39 because it's non-invasive, it's using frequency. So you don't have to stick on the fish, you stick on the tank, it works because frequency can pass through, okay, the water even. Okay, okay. So this is about the feng shui fish, Hua Luo Han. Okay. The second testimonial is about myself. Okay. Um, on 8th of July, I actually share in Zoom, also a Monday Zoom, about the, my testimonial of an injury that I had 5 to 6 years ago. Okay, so I will roughly run through this page, which I have shown in on the 8th of July. Okay, and that was before I go for my KL trip, okay, which is on the 19th of July. Okay. Why I want to highlight this is because this the purpose of showing this is, you see, even after 2 years plus of using, I will still have self-healing in my body. Okay? And this healing is 5 to 6 years ago when I had a fall in the kitchen. And that fall is actually quite terrible. That fall, I remember I stretched my leg, I sit L-shaped, bump on the floor because of the water. Okay, I didn't see it. Okay, and then I know it's no broken bone because I can stand up. Okay, but it's very painful. Okay, because of the leg, the stretching on the leg, and the bum and the spine. My spine is badly compressed because after that I can hear creaking sound. Even my sis told me that. Okay, my sis is in the Zoom now. When I turn my head, I can hear creaking sound. So I know that it's actually damaged already. So I do not know, maybe the collagen somehow, okay, they are damaged. And then also uh, on my back, there's muscle cramp, all that, soreness, and my eyes optic nerves also affected. Okay, my eyes have floaters after that, and even have lightning in the eye. So I suspected is a retina tear. Okay, so the first thing I do after having all this is go and see the eye specialist. Okay, because my face muscle start to twitch. Okay. Actually, uh, 2 years ago, when I started LifeWave, even some of the leaders, like Jing Long, when he first saw me, he noticed my eye twitching. Okay, so uh, so when I went to the eye specialist in the beginning, uh, the eye specialist told me that the optic nerve is weak. Okay, and then when I told him about the twitch, he suggested Botox. Okay, Botox is something that I do not want. Okay, because okay. I know that Botox is a kind of bacteria. Okay, and if you over administer or under administer, okay, it won't work. And over may make your muscle very tight. And this is temporary solution. So I never thought of going for all this. So in the end of all this, okay, you see my spine broken. I did not go and see any other doctor except the eye specialist, and I did not go for any treatment. What did I do? I go natural. Okay, so then I start to get uh, I started with essential oil. I started with one of the mattress, which has a certain EPT or the thermal, and then I try it on myself. It works a bit, but some of the problems still stays there. Okay, then when I know about LifeWave back in mid 2022, I started the eye protocol. So you can see in this picture the eye protocol. Okay, so I have Aeon on one side, glutathione. Okay, and this one is Alavida because okay, I also started Alavida also, and X39 behind the neck. So when I do the eye protocol, okay, I notice that my eye starts to improve a lot. Okay, and then my neck, because of the X39 near, okay, behind, no more creaking sound. Okay, because uh, I think the repair has already done. So all these neck no more creaking, I think it's within the 6 months. Okay, eyes improvement slowly. Every now and then, okay, I can see some improvement. Okay, now my eyes, okay, my face do not twitch like last time. I only twitch when I'm under stress. Okay, so it's a different kind of twitching. And the other time, the nerves, okay, I think it's muscle and nerve, okay, related. Then I have this right back shoulder muscle and lower back muscle due to the earlier fall is no longer painful. So all these things solve. Okay, I would say within the first 1.5 year, all this solved. Just 2 to 3 weeks ago, okay, when I shared this testimonial, my right knee started to feel painful out of the blue. And in my mind, I knew it's self-healing. Okay, so this is an old injury, which is the one I mentioned. My leg is being stretched. That is the most painful part. Okay, so I continue now. What happened after that? Because I know that it's a healing crisis. Normally, healing crisis would last, okay, 2 weeks maximum. Okay, I observe all my past healing crisis, normally 2 weeks. Now, healing crisis means you may encounter pain suddenly, but you don't know why suddenly got pain or something out of the blue. So I know that this is a healing crisis because suddenly pain and out of the blue at the location I had injury more than 5 years ago. I know it is not knee cartilage problem. Normally, knee cartilage problem, the pain is in front of your knee. My knee pain is behind because I stretch, and the pain is I cannot stretch my leg. When I stretch, it's so painful. Okay, that's why I cannot walk because walk I need to okay bend my leg and stretch. So I cannot stand. So for the first 1 week is totally okay. As I was sharing the testimonial, my leg I cannot walk very properly. So it affect my mobility. But in my second week, I slowly regain and recovery speed up towards the end. And after that, I'm okay. Okay. So before the 2 weeks healing crisis, my daily protocol is X39 behind neck, X49 below belly button, glutathione at throat. This is my normal uh, protocol. Then after that, because of my healing crisis, I add 2 Aeon daytime at 2 locations at my right knee and carnosine at night. So these two actually helps me a lot in managing my healing crisis, my pain. So after that, it looks like normal. Okay, I don't have any of such pain anymore. So this is one cycle of a healing crisis of my leg. Okay, which that's why just now I mentioned X39. You need to use long because you do not know what other parts of your body needs repair. So this is one example which I show you. It happens after 2 years. Then it comes to my knee. It started with all the neck, the shoulder. Then now the knee, the healing crisis. Okay, so it's always come. But every time the healing crisis come, it gets less and less intense, and then slowly it dies off. No more. Okay, so if no more means your pain, that means your injuries fully self-healed. Okay, with the use of X39. Okay, so I want to mention here, reverse aging takes time. So using my example, you can see, okay, stomach lining, 5 days, blood cells will regenerate every 4 months, skin every 1 month. So those people with eczema issue expect 2 months, okay, because you may need to go through healing crisis. I think 2 months you should get your skin recovered. Okay? So within 3 months, you should see result for people with eczema. Okay? Because I have seen many cases for my friends and partners. Okay? Lungs, okay, 2 to 3 weeks. Bones, 3 months. Actually can be more. Okay, because if you are new users, okay, of X39, unlike for me, maybe it will be faster. If let's say I fell, okay, now if compared to 5 years ago, because I have not used like LifeWave product yet. If now I fell again with X39 patch, X39 and 49 patch for 2 years, I will recover faster than earlier. So, and DNA repair 2 months, liver 6 weeks, brain 1 year. So all these okay are some of the examples that reverse aging takes time because our cells repair takes time. Okay, it's not because you expect X39 come in, it'll be fast. Okay, our normal cell takes time to repair. Maybe X39 come in 49. If you are already stem cell ready, it'll be faster. But if you are not using and then you suddenly patch X39 and expect something to happen fast, no. Okay, so you must be ready first. Then okay, maybe you'll be faster in the repair. So this mentioned by David Schmidt, he said that in as little as 6 months, telomeres, which is the chromosome endpoint, lengthened to equivalent to 8.5 years of age reversal. This test was done by the gold standard Repeat Diagnostic Inc. This was actually in Canada. This company actually do a lot of testing on the DNA, the age, our body biological age. And the telomeres testing is considered the gold standard. So, so for the X39, they actually tested it using this company. And then they mentioned no change observed when blood drawn at 3 months. But after 6 months, you will see the telomere that's lengthened, okay, which means that age reversal starts. So normally, I will not encourage my new brand partners to have blood tests in the first 3 months of use of X39 because I know that there will be healing crisis. So your blood will be obviously very dirty because imagine a lot of cleaning up. It will be okay, like the house spring cleaning. The blood will be very dirty, and you go and test. Okay, during the first 3 months, the doctor may say, "Hey, how come your blood pressure go up? How come your glucose go up? How come your cholesterol go up?" Then you will be scared. Okay, but if you do not understand healing crisis, then you'll be scared. Okay, but for the those that has used for some time, they will know. Okay, that healing crisis, okay, would cause the blood, okay, to show results that, okay, you are not expecting. You may think that it will clean up very, but it's actually doing a spring cleaning. After the spring cleaning, once everything is nice, okay, the blood vessel is nice, okay, it's back repaired. Then after that, when you use X39 daily, it's just normal daily sweeping of the floor, okay, sweeping of the blood vessel. So detox, daily detox. So you won't have those messy blood results. Okay, so that's why don't try not to do blood test in the first 3 months. Okay, do it after 6 months. You will see a lot of difference. Okay, remember when you are using X39 Aeon, okay, X39 daytime, Aeon nighttime, 12 hours on, nighttime switch to Aeon. These are the two star product of LifeWave. They are star product and they synergize, okay, one another, because when you use Aeon, it reduces inflammation, it helps your stem cell, the X39, to work better. If you have a lot of inflammation in your body and you don't reduce and you straight away use X39, the X39 will work very slowly because the stem cell activated will die when they go to to repair because of the inflammation. So remember, okay, use this tool so that it works synergistically, so that you make the X39 more effective. Okay? And as you reduce the inflammation in your body. And don't forget to drink, okay, at least 1.5 liters of water throughout the day. Maybe closer towards the night, okay, you can reduce. But during the day, okay, take enough fluid because water is the best conductor of our cells to communicate. Okay, and you know that this is through frequency, so better, okay, make sure that the frequency, okay, it allow them to communicate, okay, the cells to communicate. Okay, now the last slide I want to show is, okay, for the coming weeks, okay, these are normal weeks. These are the days that we have the live session, VOP session, which we share on LifeWave. And for this particular week, okay, because of the National Day, okay, there will be no sharing, okay, on Friday. And also the opening hours, okay, normally it's Tuesday and Friday for the patch collection. You can actually send to Wood Square for collection, or you can send to your home if you order any patch. And again, Friday, there's no collection because the office is not open, okay, because of the National Day. So yeah, that's about all. Thank you, everybody. for the Monday night with me. Okay. Do you have any question? If you have any question, you can actually open mic and ask, okay? Especially the new members. Okay. Somebody put in the chat. You can open your mic if you want to ask any question, or you can type in the chat box. Now I can see because I already closed. No more question?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I'm the new one, Elena here.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Yeah, hello to meet you here.
Yeah. Oh, is
Yeah,
it your turn here?
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Do you
Yeah.
have anything you want to ask me?
No, I miss the day I press already, but I noticed the changes because my leg cramp. No, when even I not yet sleep, also the cramp is there.
Okay.
And then
Do
after
you
that, I use it, I feel don't have already.
Okay. I teach you a way. What patch did you get for as a new user?
What I get, I press
Uh,
yeah,
what
because
are
I order the whole set. Then my partner the can the can he give me two first for me to use the 39 or the second one. No, I'll be
Aeon?
using the two. Yeah,
X39 Aeon?
yeah, I using these two.
Now, if you have Aeon, is at night, if you patch the
Yeah,
Aeon
I know.
behind the
Yeah,
neck, right? If you
yeah.
have cramp, straight away pull the from the neck patch to the leg that you have the cramp.
Okay.
I always do that if I have a cramp.
Oh, you use that
Yeah. That means at night because you have an Aeon behind your neck, right?
Yes.
So when you have a cramp, straight away pull the remove the patch from your neck, patch it on the leg or the calf where you have the cramp.
Oh, okay.
It, you will your cramp will go off very fast.
Okay, can.
Remember, okay, this is one
Yeah.
trick. One
Okay.
trick.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Bye.
night. Yeah? Bye.
Welcome. Good night. Any others with any question? Just 5 minutes more. Any other question? Okay. If no more, okay. Oh, okay. Where do you patch carnosine? Okay, Gloria, is it? Carnosine. Okay. Now, uh, for what purpose? For the carnosine? Knee pain or eye problem? Because carnosine is very useful for soft tissue repair. Like for example, the brain, the eye, shoulder pain, is it? Okay. If you have shoulder pain, no need to patch carnosine. You patch Aeon behind the neck. Okay, behind the neck. You remember my example testimonial? My shoulder pain or my back pain, I just patched X39 day Aeon at night. It solved the problem. I did not add carnosine for my shoulder
Oh.
pain. Yeah. Okay. So remember, hmm. Okay, yes. Caroline, you can patch Aeon at the point of pain. Okay, I give you one example of one of my friends. Okay, why I don't like to patch at the point of pain unless uh, it's an extra patch. That means I will still patch Aeon behind my neck, but if my knee pain, I will patch on the knee. Okay, together. It's extra. It's not to replace. Reason is because I have examples of people having back pain. Okay, but no matter how you patch Aeon or whatever, doesn't help until they discover the back pain. No matter what they do from the external, it doesn't help. And only after they use deep healing, 3 months, 4 months later, when they use X49, then they discover that the back pain is due to internal, where uterus fibroids, okay, blockage. So how do you patch for fibroids or blockage? You use Aeon, it doesn't help. Okay, but you must use X39 or 49. X39 for long time. X49 you add after 3 or 6 months because X49 is deep healing. So my friend who had this problem, once she started X49, her back pain become more pain, but only for a short time because of the healing crisis. After that, when she go back to her gynae, because there are blood coming out, then discover that the fibroid or cyst in the body, in the wound, no more. Okay, compared to the scan that she took before, because she already menopause, so she are not supposed to have any blood coming out. But after she had X39, it deep healing, the blood come out, and that blood actually is the fibroid or the cyst. So, and so this come out, it unblock her pain. So she's no more pain after this, the X49. So that's the reason why I say, if you patch at the point of pain, it may not help, okay? Because depends on the situation. Okay? So you must try lah. Okay? If shoulder pain, you want to patch at shoulder, can, but in the shoulder pain may not be caused by the shoulder. It can be caused by heart muscle. Did I confuse you? Why caused by heart muscle? Okay. There are many cases that they tested during the COVID time. Many people who go to the demo, they cannot raise they got frozen shoulder. And our leader, Jinglong, discovered that many of them have left shoulder pain, cannot lift up. And then he discovered that they use X39 day, Aeon night. Okay. They use Aeon first on the demo. Okay. But as they use X39 Aeon after some time, this shoulder pain gone because the X39 actually helps to repair the heart muscle. And many of them with this frozen shoulder is because of the COVID side effect, COVID vaccination side effect. So the COVID vaccination side effect affect the heart muscle. And when the heart muscle is affected, the heart did not pump enough blood to the part nearer to the heart, the shoulder. Okay? So, and the one nearer to the heart is the left shoulder. Okay? So once they patch Aeon, okay, and night, the X39 day, after some time, the shoulder pain gone. They did not patch Aeon at the shoulder pain because the cause of the shoulder pain is because of the heart muscle. Understand? So the reason why I don't patch at the point of pain unless no choice, okay? I will always patch behind my neck because that is where the meridians pass through. Okay, most of the meridian pass through our body, through the neck, and it will pass through all organs. That's why it's very important. I will always choose behind the neck, okay, as one of the point where I patch X39 or Aeon. If below the belly button, okay, is only for those issue I know is related to the, for example, fibroids, okay, or the any issue related to the lower, the abdomen, intestine, then I will patch my X39 below. Okay, clear? Okay, for L4, L5 spine pain, okay, Carolina, for L4 and L5 spine pain, what patch should I use and when to patch? I will do the same thing. X39 behind the neck. Maybe Aeon you can patch because behind the neck can be along the spine. Maybe your Aeon you can shift to where the pain is. For this case, okay, because it's still in the center. Clear? because AEON will attract the stem cell to come. So you place the AEON at the point, the L4, L5, then the X39, okay, when it activates the stem cell will go to L4, L5 to repair. Okay, the spine plane is located on the lower spine near to the, okay. Then I'm not sure whether the person want to try that. You can actually, if it's very painful, then you can patch 2 AEON if you want. 1 AEON upper, 1 AEON lower. But once you patch it during the daytime, try not to patch during the night. Okay, if you want it, the X39 AEON on in the day, then you make sure that you remove both, and then at night you don't patch any AEON. So it depends on the person. Okay? You can always try. The person can always try. Experiment. Any other question? Okay, if no other question, now it's coming to 9:45. Okay, so I will end the session. Oh, okay, one more question. How about wrist pain? What to patch and when to patch? What kind of wrist pain? Fell down. Okay. Now, most likely when you fell down, most likely if it's not broken bones, I think you can feel it's broken bones or not. Normally it's tendons, okay, ligaments and all that muscle. This I would suggest. Oh, no fracture confirmed. Okay, so I will advise AEON. Did the person try AEON first behind the neck and then drink water? Yes. Does she feel that the pain reduced on the wrist? No. Okay. Then in that case, you can try. You can try. Another method is you put the triangle or put the X39 near to the point, the wrist, or you can put ice wave. But ice wave, you need to experiment. Okay, you need to experiment the clock method. Put the is it exactly here, the wrist? Here, huh? Okay. Then you can actually try the AEON, carnosine, glutathione 3, okay, near maybe AEON. You can try AEON, carnosine, because carnosine is actually good for the repair. What to use for constant itching right eye? Okay. Itchy right eye, patch AEON near to the eye or carnosine. Okay. Carnosine, AEON. AEON can reduce inflammation. So you try, ask the person to try one of these, okay? AEON or carnosine. If cannot, glutathione. Because these three, okay, works very good, okay? The YH, okay? If you need repair like the wrist, then it's best that you try, okay? AEON, okay, X39 or I do not want to talk about ice wave now because ice wave you need to know how to do the protocol. Okay, so for the eye one, any question? Any other question? So for eye, just AEON or carnosine. If you have AEON, you put AEON at the temple near to the eye. Okay, now if you put on the palm, patch on the palm, the person may need to wash hands, so at night only. Okay, it's better to be at night. Okay, if on the palm. Okay, so if you put here, also can. Okay, if you put on the palm, okay, the person need to wash hand. But the pain is here. Does he feel any pain here? Okay, he can try at the point of pain. Okay. Try at the point of pain for the aeon. But if there's damage, then you better try carnosine or X39. Okay? If need repair of the tendon, carnosine and or X39 for the wrist. Okay. Any more questions? If no more, I would call it off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everyone. Okay. Thank you for attending this session. Okay.